50 years ago, in front of the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia, a group of rabbis stood with a small group of people with a menorah that was kind of came up to my waist, made probably from PVC or something of that sort. And that was the first ever public menorah lighting. Now, what followed wasn't just a bunch of public menorah lightings, but a bunch of litigation. There was all types of challenges. Could you write a public menorah on public land and federal land? It went all the way to the Supreme Court, and I kind of think we all know how it ended. Today, there's menorah lightings on the White House lawn in almost every city and town where there's a Jewish community, especially if there's a Chabad, you know there's going to be a menorah lighting. Yes. In a letter to actually many Jewish organizations which were nervous about Jewish menorahs being placed on public land, what type of attention it's going to bring, is it going to be rise for anti-Semitism? The Rebbe wrote a beautiful letter on how the entire message of Chanukah is celebrating the absolute determined spirit of the Jewish people, that no matter what, our light will shine. And taking the menorah out into the public and showing that light will always prevail. And no matter who has power, and then there's many people that had power that tried to extinguish the light of the Jewish people, the light always finds a way to continue to burn. Today we're standing on the 5th night of Chanukah, and throughout the world we may not feel it. Sometimes we open the news and we see what's going on in Israel and other places, or we see graffiti around our block and we get a little nervous. Maybe we're not so welcome. But we know as Jewish people, tonight on the 5th night of Chanukah, if you notice that tonight is the first time we step into the second half of the menorah. And now majority of the menorah is lit. So it's a very special day of Chanukah because we can see the hope. And when we remember all the lights that came before us, no matter how bleak and dark it may seem today, we know that our light will continue to shine. And there's going to be a bright tomorrow. And there's going to be a bright future. And we carry that spirit and that light of generations past, and we know tomorrow will be even brighter than yesterday. So join with me as we light the menorah together out here in the open, and we'll make the blessings. If you know them, say them. You're welcome to sing them with me.